Hi, everyone, and welcome. I'm Megan. This yoga class is for your 34th week of pregnancy and is part of a yoga series where I guide you week by week through your pregnancy journey. Affirmation for week 34 is I create calm. So, this will be a slow, gentle, close to the floor practice that I think will be really nice for this 34th week. I know for myself, I've been feeling the excitement and anticipation of baby coming soon, but along with that, some nerves, some anxiety as well. So, calming practice will be just perfect for myself today. I hope it serves you as well. We'll be starting the practice with some breath work. So, I encourage you to grab any props that will help you find a comfortable seated position, perhaps a pillow, block, maybe even a blanket, and we'll get started. So take your time settling into a comfortable seat. You can sit on a pillow like myself in a comfortable, easy pose if that is comfortable for you. You could also come into a hero's pose, straddling a block or a bolster or a pillow. That's been feeling nice for me as well. So take your time getting situated. And we're going to start with some breath work today. So I'm going to be leading you through a breath called bee's breath, which is a really calming, soothing breath that stimulates our parasympathetic nervous system. So that means it's taking us from our fight and flight mode to our rest and digest mode, our calming mode. So bee's breath is a really wonderful tool to use pregnant, not pregnant, whenever we're feeling like we need a little bit of calm, a little bit of relaxation, calm down some anxiety. It might even be a tool that you could use during your labor. So we can maybe put this in our back pocket for a few weeks from now and come back to it. So I will demonstrate and then we'll go through a few rounds together and hopefully feel nice and calm. So bee's breath goes something like this. I'm grabbing my mic so you can hear me a little bit better as I breathe. I tried this before and it didn't really pick up on the audio. So I'm a quieter bee today, which is okay. But bee's breath goes something like this. You're going to inhale through the nose, and then on the exhale, seal the lips and create a hum. So I will show you inhaling. Just like that. It's not too complicated. We don't have to overthink it. You don't have to think too much about the exhale. It'll just naturally happen as we seal the lips and hum. Your hum can be a little bit higher pitched, it can be of a lower tone, it could be longer or shorter than mine. So if I'm still humming and it's time for your next inhale, don't worry about that. We can be starting and stopping at different times. I'm also going to encourage you to close the eyes or soften the gaze if that feels good. If it doesn't, no worries. But I think that can help us to tune inward a little bit more and create even more of a calming effect. So if it feels good for you, if that feels safe for you, you can close the eyes or soften the gaze. If not, eyes can stay open, focused on me. That's fine too. So to start, we're going to take an inhale together through the nose, exhale through the mouth just to reset, get situated, and then we will inhale for bee's breath. All right? So let's inhale together, exhale through the mouth, and inhale for bee's breath. Gently open the eyes if they're closed. Welcome back. Take a moment to see how you feel here. We will do one more round together. Maybe feeling a little bit lighter, a little bit calmer. Maybe not. We're not judging ourselves. We're going to do one more round. You can do exactly as we just did, or if it feels good to you, another way to deepen this breath work a little bit more is to bring the hands and cup them over the ears. So it creates a little bit more of an intense sound inward, and that can be enjoyable for some people. No need to do it though, but you can try it out. So let's do another round with the hands over the ears or not. We'll inhale, exhale out through the mouth. Inhale for bee's breath. Taking an inhale together. Exhale. And inhale for our second round of bees. Let's do one more. Gently opening the eyes if your eyes were closed. Coming back to the room, noticing how we're feeling. Maybe a little bit lighter, a little bit calmer. Knowing that it really doesn't take much. A little bit goes a long way. So next time you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, like a million things have to get done before baby comes, try just maybe 3 to 5 rounds, 3 to 5 breaths of bee's breath and see if that helps you. We'll remove what we're sitting on. And let's bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide. So we're moving from bee's breath to butterfly pose. Maybe flapping our wings a little bit here, opening up the hips. And then hands can come towards the mat. We're just going to shift side to side, maybe forward and back, finding some gentle movement in our butterfly pose. You can come back to your bee's breath throughout this practice if it feels good. And coming back up to center, we'll keep left leg in and extend right leg out to the right. Hands in front of us, finding a few more of those rocking forward and back, side to side, a little bit of weight shifting. And then coming back up to center, inhaling left arm up, nice big stretch towards the ceiling. Exhale, reaching towards right leg. Feeling that beautiful side body stretch on the left side. Stretching underneath right leg. And coming back up to center, right leg in, left leg out, hands in front, finding some gentle movement on this side, rocking forward and back, side to side. And then coming back up, right arm up towards the sky. Enjoy this stretch right here. And then exhaling towards the left. Up through center, planting both feet down. We're going to find windshield wiper side to side, letting the knees fall to the left. Through center, knees fall to the right. So finding some movement through the hips. Really nice to do this little exercise next several weeks as we prepare for birth. A few more times each way. And then we'll find our way into a tabletop position, hands and knees pose. So however you want to get there. So hips over knees, shoulders over wrists. You might widen your knees a little bit for a little bit more comfort, a little bit more space. And we're going to go from a neutral flat back position to a cat back. Arching the spine, breathing here, a few rounds of breath. So staying in our cat posture for a few rounds of inhales and exhales. One more breath. Come back to a neutral flat back position. Let's bring the left leg out towards the left, toes pointing forward. And again, we're going to rock forward and back. Few times like this. And then left leg will come back in, right leg will come out. Same thing on the opposite side, just rocking forward and back, nothing too crazy. And coming back to our tabletop, we will walk the hands forward, coming into a puppy posture. So chest is going to come down towards the mat as fingers walk forward. Hips stay somewhat over the knees. And we could certainly bring a block or a pillow here to rest the forehead on. Nice heart opener here. Taking a few breaths. then walking the hands back in, widening the knees, big toes together, knees wide on the mat, bringing the hips to the heels, finding a child's pose. See if you can expand your breath here, and on the inhale, feel your whole back expands, maybe wiggling the fingers a little bit further forward on the mat. On the exhale, see if you can relax a little bit deeper into the posture. Slowly walking the hands back in. And I could have mentioned this before, I probably mentioned it another day, but you can bring the hands to blocks or use a pillow or bolster just to create a little bit more lift and some space for our growing bellies. Let's come back into a seated position. Or if you would like, you can come into a sideline position with the bolster in between the legs. Some type of supported restful posture. We're going to close out the practice with another round of bees breath. That's it for today. Simple, slow, easy practice. Hopefully you enjoyed. But let's close out with one more round. So all together, we'll take an inhale. Exhale, let it out through the mouth. Inhale for bees breath. One more together. And keep the eyes closed if they're closed. I'll invite you to bring left hand to your heart, right hand to your belly. Inhale, send in some love to your baby. Exhale, feel baby sending love right back to you. Inhale, sending love to baby. Exhale, feel baby sending love back to you. Hands will draw to heart center, and I invite you to repeat after me. I create calm. My baby feels my calm. I am strong. I am capable. I am confident. Gently blink the eyes open. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. You did awesome. I will see you next week for week 35. Namaste, mamas.